Hi, Empress Justice here, and welcome to the late April reading for Sage. This is for Mula, Polva Ashada, and Uttara Ashada. Also, if there are any Western Sages in the house, you can come in, settle in, do your little thing, you know what I mean? Like, you need your sun, moon, and ascendant for this, okay? So, settle in. Let's see what the cards say. Now, we have the Magician card right off the rip. I'm liking this reading already. Let's see what it says. It says, you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Well. What's going on here? Let's see what's going on. We've got the King of Winter, which is the King of Swords, okay? It says, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. I'm thinking already that Saggies, you're very career-minded right now. You're very focused. There's a real eyes on the prize type of energy that I'm already sensing from you. And I feel like you know better than anybody that you have whatever it takes to make your dreams come true. Like, you have what it takes to manifest what you want to happen, not just, you know, in your spirit and in your soul, but also in your body and your mind. You have more tools than you realize, is what I'm being told to say to you. And with this, yeah, it's not skills that you're lacking. It's not expertise. It's not talent. It's not gifts that you're lacking. You have all of these in a row. What you're lacking is recovery time. There are some of you Saggies that are going through an awful lot right now, and your natural response to that is to push back. Remember, the new moon in Aries or Ashwini, it hit your 5th house, all right? That's your house of enjoyment. That's your house of not only younger people and children and legacy and stuff like that. It's also the house of your talents and your deepest pleasures, right? So when obstacles happen, when obstacles get in the way, it's like you treat it almost as if it's a game. Like, when you come across obstacles that are more in your face, it's more like a game to you than anything else. But it's because you're treating it like a game and you're not treating it like what it is. You're not treating your obstacles as what they are. You're just treating them like a game. You're treating them like something that can be easily overcome. And I'm not saying they can't be overcome. That's not true. They can be overcome. They will be overcome. You're a Sag. There are very few signs in the zodiac that are as resilient as you. And there's already 12, right? There's only 12 as it is. Like, resilience, and you are like this. So it's not to say that you can't be resilient. What you're not doing is you're not allowing yourself the time to do fucking nothing. And I know there are going to be some of you with 1 or 2 jobs or what have you, but then you're going to have the 2 jobs or even the 3 jobs, and then you're going to be expected to socialize. You're going to be expected to take care of people. And what I'm trying to tell you is you need to create time for yourself. Because if you don't do that, you will do this when you are running dry. And when you do this when you are running dry, it means you're not consistent. So yes, you have your eyes on the prize. Like, there are things you want to do with your career, things you want to do with your life. But in order for you to be able to do them, you've got to recover as much as you can. Not as quickly as you can, as much as you can. In fact, the slower you recover, the more you take your time for recovery, the better off you're going to be. If there are any important things to be taken care of, delegate them as much as possible to other people, especially if they are things that are related to stuff you're not passionate about. Delegate. You delegate tasks for a reason. Okay. Now, coming back to your 5th house, when the new moon hit Ashwini, okay, and all those planets hit Aries in Western astrology, all of that hit your 5th house, like I said before. That's the house of your deepest pleasure, your talents, your joys, leisure time, but it's also the house of younger people, and not necessarily younger siblings, but children and younger relatives. It can also have something to do with your inner child as well. And all of these things are things that you have been focusing on more, which is definitely imperative for this. This is what you're meant to spend your recovery time doing, finding your deepest joys and fueling yourself with them so that you can fulfill your 11th house obligations, which are coming up with the full moon in Swati. Okay, so that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to take a break, lots of breaks if you can manage them. Do as much nothing burger as possible so that you can come back to this and you can give it your all. All right, now there are notes here that are signposts along the journey that you're on when it comes to these readings, and it goes thus: believing in yourself, professional career, speaking the truth, barrister, legal documents, lawyer, and mentor. So yeah, I feel like increasingly Sagittarians, the way you're speaking the truth is a little bit different, because Sagittarians, what you're used to doing is, because you don't necessarily have the articulacy to be able to explain things in a concise manner, you're used to over explaining yourself. You're used to over explaining your position. You're used to being the loudest in the room because you know people are not really listening to you. And let's be absolutely clear, they don't listen to you not because you're stupid, but because you're stupid. And I'm sorry, like, do you know what I mean? You like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, people don't take you seriously because you tend to over explain things. But the tell the truth is changing. You're clear and you're concise with the things that you say now. And whatever you say, there's a real air of, I am willing to stake my life on what I'm talking about. That's the thing that's changing. You're not just saying what's on your mind anymore. You're not just saying what's on your heart anymore. You're saying what's in your soul. You're not just, being contrary for the sake of it. You're not telling somebody they're not something because they say they are something. You're not playing them type of stupid ass games. You are saying what's in your soul, and you're saying what you are willing to stake your own life on, and even what you're willing to stake other things on as well. Things are different now. It's a different frequency that you're on. You're on the side of truth, and not just your truth, the truth. Even if you feel like you're going to be on the receiving end of that, you are willing to be as honest as you can in a true and concise and clear way. And a lot of people are going to have a problem with that, but it is going to stand you in really good stead when it comes to your career and what you're trying to manifest in life. Because truth is not about the way you express it. It's about where it comes from. And that is something that you as a Sagittarian are beginning to understand. And it's because of that why you have a clearer sense of purpose now. You have a clearer understanding of what you're meant to be doing. And emotionally and mentally, you're ready to get going. Your body's got to catch up though. Your body has to catch up though, and you have to allow it to do so. You need to be patient with yourself. Focus on your joys. Focus on what you love. Focus on your happiness. And then when you've done that enough times, by the time the full moon comes around, it's go time, baby. It's go time. Okay? So, let's see what else I can see for Sag before I go. I think that's it for you guys. Actually, this card kind of called to me. I feel like you will have more benefactors than usual, more people willing to help you out financially and materially. I feel like some debts might be cleared for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you will gain more money and greater wealth. And ironically, it's gaining more abundance that will make you probably less foolhardy with money. So yeah, that was for Sag. That was for Mula, Podva Ashada, Anutada Ashada. I am Empress Justice, and I will see you in the next reading. Peace and blessings. Bye bye, my darlings.